What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Baddog back with another video. This one not about the Giants, and of course I can't find my Yankee hat when I'm doing a Yankee video. Go figure it out, so I have to wear the Giants hat. But we will be live tonight, 8 o'clock on this channel. I'm going to have Lord Brunson on the channel. Should be a lot of fun. A big-time Eagles video maker. Pretty sure most of you know him. If not, definitely come by. Check it out at 8 o'clock. We're going to chop it up. We'll talk Eagles, we'll talk Giants, talk NFC East, talk draft, talk football, talk whatever you guys want. But it should be a lot of fun. We're looking forward to working with Brunson for a while. So definitely tune in at 8 o'clock tonight. Should be a lot of fun in that live stream. Of course, we'll take your questions and anything you guys want to talk about. We'll be there for you. So I hope you guys will tune in for that. Just a quick video, man. I saw an article, kind of made me laugh. Lo Duca, former Met, coming out and criticizing Arod, saying Arod is one of the fakest people. He knows Arod's completely fake. This is kind of funny to me. Lo Duca has said a lot of bad things about Arod years ago. Like, I thought I was reading almost the same article. He came out with something like this 10, 15 years ago, about Alex Rodriguez. And I don't know what his beef is with Alex Rodriguez. Arod was talking about the Houston Astros cheating scandal, and he talked about his own scandal, obviously the PED use that Arod got busted for a couple of times. He was implicated in the Mitchell report, as was Lo Duca. Go figure that out. Lo Duca also implicated right alongside Arod, but it's okay for Lo Duca. It doesnnt matter. He's absolved of everything, but Arod, because Arod is one of the greatest players in the history of baseball, you got to nail him. Lo Duca talking about how Arod cashed in on $260 million and everything else because Arod took PEDs. Well, I'm sorry, that a lot of guys took PEDs in that era. A lot of guys are not Alex Rodriguez. The same thing could be said for Barry Bonds. There's a lot of guys that were implicated in that whole Mitchell report, that whole investigation and everything else, Balco, all this other stuff, and these guys did not have the career Alex Rodriguez had. So it always makes me laugh that a guy's going to come out here and say he's fake, say he doesn't understand why he has such a following and all this other stuff, why he's one of the most popular analysts on ESPN, why people put him up on a pedestal and everything else. I don't know anybody putting Alex Rodriguez up on a pedestal, okay? And I certainly don't know Alex Rodriguez personally, never will. Obviously, that's goes without saying, okay? So I can't say whether the guy's fake or not. But one thing I do know about Arod, and I've mentioned this before, he's sorry for what he did. Yes, he tell me a guy that admitted that he was doing this stuff while he was doing it. Please find me that player that goes, "Yep, I did it. You're right. I'm doing it. Yep, I'll suspend myself. Whatever." Please tell me that guy that did that. Most of these guys came out after the fact and said, "Yes, I'm sorry for it." At least Arod came out and said, I apologize. I messed up. I did stupid things," and he tries to help people make the same mistakes he made. That is what it is. But tell me a guy that came out and said, "Yeah, I did it while they were playing." Nobody's come out and said it. Even some guys still deny it to this day. I look at Ryan Braun, who got a poor kid fired. I don't remember if it was from UPS or not, because his sample proved that he was on PEDs. They said the whole reason the sample was bad because he was in a basement for 2 days or whatever. And then Braun got implicated again and got suspended for 80 games. So Braun threw some poor kid under the bus, blaming him for the specimen testing positive when we all know Braun was doing it, but nobody mentions anything about Ryan Braun, right? That's okay. It's always somebody like Arod that just gets crushed. One thing I'm going to say about Arod. Arod's had 2 massive contracts in his career. The $252 million deal with Texas back in 2001. And then, of course, the Yankees gave him a 10-year, $275 million deal back after the 2007 season when he had the massive MVP year that he had. So the funny thing is, although Arod made all this money, Arod doesn't need to be an analyst on ESPN. Arod doesn't need to be an analyst on FS1. Arod doesn't need to have anything to do with baseball. He's made $500 million in his career. You think Arod needs the money? You think Arod's hurting for cash? You really think that's the problem? You think that's why he does what he does on ESPN or on FS1? Or why he goes to Yankee spring training and he helps these young kids out and helps them train everything? You think he does that because he needs money? One thing I'll say about Arod, you can say whatever you want about his personality. You can say whatever you want about the PED use. You can say whatever you want about him not being clutch. You can say whatever you want, but one thing you cannot say about Arod, and one thing that I respect him the most about, is he loves baseball. He loves baseball. So you could say his personality is fake. You could say his numbers are fake. You could say whatever the hell you want, but his passion for baseball is not fake. That's one thing I do respect about Arod. So let me know what you think in the comment section. This is just kind of an off-topic thing. I wanted to talk a little baseball. God, I miss baseball so much. I miss sports in general, but I really do miss the baseball. So let me know what you think in the comment section. And again, I'll be live with Lord Brunson tonight at 8 o'clock. Hope to see you all there. Until next time, guys, the bad diggity dizzle, and I am gone. Peace!